veggies? Y'all got some fresh veggies in here. Y'all been tearing them up, huh? Tearing them up. Hey, what y'all doing over here? We had to clean that water out.
When we started gardening this year, like the COVID thing was starting off, and I wanted a wheel hoe. I'd used a high wheel and a wheel hoe before that one of my friends had. She would let me borrow it. It belonged to her dad and her granddad. She was older, and I think her brother has them now. I don't even think she's still alive, but I wanted a wheel hoe. The wheel hoe was invented by Jethro Tull. He was an engineer, not the rock band. An old agricultural engineer, and it has to have a wheel less than 15 inches. The high wheel has a higher wheel on it, so when it has the cultivator on the bottom of it, it sits up like this a little bit higher, and you have to push down and forward at the same time. With this one, when it's running in the dirt, it comes even with, like, you can adjust it. It's even with my waist. Put it in the dirt, and the wheel's not as high, so you can push as you push forward, it pushes down. You don't have to try to concentrate on putting force down and forward, and it's easier. You use less energy to do it. So Meredith got me this for Father's Day. I wanted one. I wanted a Hoss, but this one has a bigger Hiller attachment, so I wanted one of these too.
And Hoss was out.
And Hoss has been out.
And we needed one bad.
The weeds are taking over. And we're going to keep the Earthway, but this one, here, I'll run it through. We don't have anything planted right here, but you can see where the grass is trying to come back through. But you just push like this, and it's a lot easier to push than the high wheel is, but it does a good job. Also, this is better built than the Earthway. It's got brass Oil-Lite bushings in it. I don't know if it's Oil-Lite brand, but they say oil impermeated brass bushings on there. It works really well, and it's easier to do, easier to use, and the other one is constantly trying to fall over like this when you use it. It's leaning. This one doesn't. So this is my Father's Day present for Meredith. We eventually want to get a Hoss, because Hoss is more versatile. We'd like to have like a high arch double wheel hoe.
Yeah, we're going after that high arch, the big boy.
And there's more attachments you can put on a Hoss.
And we just really like Hoss.
And so whenever they get those in stock, we'll probably get one. But this comes with a Hiller, a furrower, this cultivator, and you can get a cultivator sort of like this to go on the Earthway for about 15 bucks. I think you can get them from Tillmore or from AgriFab. But it comes with two oscillating wheel hose.
You look like you're riding an old Harley right now.
The oscillating wheel hose are a lot easier to use. That one just came with a solid stirrup hoe that doesn't oscillate. And the stirrup hose that came with this, you could order different sizes, and they oscillate, so they do a better job. But that's my Father's Day present from my awesome wife, Meredith. look at the thing.
I've been looking at it.
But the wheel is really solid. You can see the bushings in there. Really easy to adjust. You don't have to have 2 wrenches and a pair of pliers to.
And the pin just pulls out so you can change your.
Yeah.
Did you already say that?
That's what I was saying.
Oh, sorry.
Like this one you just change out with a quick connect pin. You can set it different settings, and the other one you have to have 2 wrenches to do anything, and you have to have 2 different size wrenches to do the cultivator. And it's just sturdier. And
while you're digging in the dirt, talk about some of the stuff that we found.
So this was apparently their like burn pile trash dump back here back in the day. So there's all kinds of old broken pieces of glass bottles and old medicine glass bottles and drink bottles. And there's we
Like
found,
right there, I can see there's a piece of that big white chunk is a piece of like bowl or plate or cup or something.
yeah, a lot of broken china, and there's
We found bottles.
porcelain buttons and
Yeah.
all sorts of stuff. The house has been here since 1908,
No, it was built in 1900.
1900.
Yeah.
And so it's been here like 120 years.
So we'll add that. We'll add pictures of that.
Meredith's got a big old cup from what's that place where we eat? We used to go out to eat.
Nukes. Yeah. Those big old thick plastic cups, so they don't mess up my good cups.
Slam full of pieces
Just different
of glass
broken
and buttons, and we've found old pieces of cultivators and like wheel hoe attachments from old wheel hoes and all sorts of stuff.
We found like old bottles underneath the house, like old Coke bottles and
bottles from Cuthbert and Albany and Eufaula and
Yeah.
Columbus, and just all sorts of stuff. I guess people just threw stuff down and covered it with dirt back in the day.
I'm trying to figure out what to do with all those old pieces. So if anybody's got any ideas, just drop a comment and tell me what you think I should do with all of my old broken pieces of stuff. I don't want to throw it away. Like it's too old to throw away. I don't know.
All right.